It's Thursday evening, September 8th, and we're back at the campsite from last night that I had told y'all we were coming back to. And the campground itself is just kind of like back through there. There's a road on the other side of the trees that leads back into the campground over that way. And again, this is the gravel road and parking lot where we are. So there's old Zeke. He took me 36.2 miles today, and I'm gonna just cowboy camp there. Just left at the chair in the same exact spot as last night. It's a great spot, and it's nice and peaceful, nice and quiet back here. And there is a road right there as well, just through the trees, and not too far over in there. So there's cars come by and all that. And actually, even yesterday evening, I had a couple people pull up in here and turn around, which it wouldn't surprise me at all if that doesn't happen again tonight. So, all right. Just wanted to say a little bit more about today, about staying in the area another day. When I got up this morning, I think I'd said back there that I'd planned on rolling, but I'm so glad I didn't. It was nice just hanging out in this area and just getting another day in New Hampshire in. That was cool. And a beautiful area, again, close to the Appalachian Trail. But what I really want to talk about is somebody else I met today there at the McDonald's. Before I went in, he was walking across the parking lot, and he stopped and talked to me for a pretty good while. And his name is Don, and he's from Deary, Pennsylvania, I believe it is. And what's cool about Don, he's a thru hiker of my era, I guess you would say, or close to it. A few years before me, he did it in '85, and his trail name was Farm Boy, and aptly named. As it's the idea of the whole names. There's something about you to why you get these names. The Purple Pilgrim I chose myself, and I might have said that in one of my very early on videos. But Don, again, his all those years ago, his trail name was Farm Boy, and it sounds like that's what I shouldn't say it sounds like, it is what he does for a living, to this day. He works a farm there in Pennsylvania. But what I want to say about Don, though, I just, a couple things is he's going through some stuff, and he is going through some really hard stuff. And it came out, talking to him today, and I felt his pain. And brother, I'm so sorry, man. And as I told you, I'm gonna, be praying for you. I'm gonna pray hard for you. And I told you, I was gonna, when I went in there, I was gonna call my mom, and who was a prayer warrior, and ask her to pray, and that's exactly what I did. So I want you to know we will certainly remember you. I'll always remember you, man. You're going to be a big part of this adventure. And, I've met so many people on this trip, so many amazing people. But talking to you today, brother, just really touched me, man. And again, like I said, I just feel for you, man. And I'm just so sorry. But, yeah, I don't know what else to say, I guess. What was cool, though, when I was back there at Pinkham Notch, guy stops in a pickup truck. I'm there in the parking lot. I just pulled in. The guy stops, and sure enough, it's Don. So we got to speak for a few more minutes there and shake hands with him again. And he was going to go down and camp or sleep in his truck. I'm not sure how he's doing it, because he had said something about finding a parking lot, I think, down around Conway this evening, which is south of here. And but I told him about where I was staying, and he knew the area, so I told him he was welcome to join me here as well. So you never know, he still might roll in. But either way, but Don, it was truly a blessing to meet you, man. And again, like I said, I've met so many people, but your situation and all that just like I said, really touched me. And I want you to know, man, I'll never forget you, and I will be praying much for you. And I hope everything works out for you, man. And yeah, but we had just a really good talk about things, and some for that matter, we both got a little weepy and hugged him, and we hugged and shook his hand and all that, and gave him my phone number, my YouTube channel, and some stuff to read. And brother, I hope it blesses you. I really do. I hope you think about it and consider it with your heart, with your mind, with your soul, man. I really do. And like I said, I wish you the best, and I'm gonna be praying as such for you. So, brother, yeah, I got somebody pulling up in here right now. It's not Don, somebody else. Big old red orange Tacoma. It's a pretty cool looking ride. But so I'm gonna shut it down. So something I did want to mention, that that butcher shop there in town, that's called the Butcher's Daughter. I think that's a great name for a butcher shop. But let's see, these folks might be crashing here as well, and it'll be all right if they do. But just God bless you all, and thanks for watching, and good night.